Okay, today we're looking at solving equations by inspection, which is 10.2 in our textbook. Now, when we are solving an equation, we are finding the values that the variables must have in order to make the equation true. So we are solving the equation, not just writing the equation down. So one method of solving equations is by inspection. Now, this is probably the easiest way because all you need to do is see if you can look at it and use trial and error or guess and check to try different things to see if you can figure out which one is the right one. Now, these are obviously with basic algebraic equations. More complex ones, obviously there are other things you need to do, but to start with we're going to look at just solving an equation by inspection. Remember, that just means guess and check or trial and error. Sometimes you can see it straight away. So we just have a look at this one. B times 7 equals 35. So if you know your multiplication tables, then you know that 5 times 7 is 35. Therefore B, oops, I haven't put my pen on. B equals 5 because 7 5s are 35. So we can check this by adding the value into the equation. So 5 times 7 equals 35. Now, is that true? Yes, it is. So we know that we are right. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is so easy that I'm going to get you to do it straight away. So I want you to solve these equations by inspection. So by just guessing and checking. So let's look at the first one. C plus 12 equals 30. So basically I just have to work out what 30 minus 12 is, and then that will leave me with what C is. So 30 minus 12 is, so C equals 18. Okay, and then I'm going to put that into the equation to make sure it's, so 18 plus 12 equals 30. Is that true? Well, yes, it is true. Give yourself a big tick if you got 18. Okay, the next one. I hoped you paused the video to do these and not waiting for me to tell you the answer. 5 times something. So remember when you've got a number next to a variable, so the coefficient next to the variable, then that means multiplication. Okay, so what multiplied by 5 equals 20? And again, knowing our multiplication tables comes in handy. So we know that 5 4s are 20, therefore B equals 4. Okay, so 5 times 4 equals 20. So 20 equals 20. Okay, there we go. That's right. Good one. Well done if you got that one correct. Okay, now sometimes you're asked to write a description, and we've been doing a little bit of this. Okay, so this has now got the equal sign and the answer. So they're equations, not just expressions. So a number is tripled and the result is 36. Pause the video, see if you can write down an equation for that. Okay, so a number is tripled. So you've got a number, so we can make it any number. So let's use any letter, A. And now this certain number, we don't know what it is, but it represents, A is represented by it. The number is tripled, so 3 times A equals 36. Okay, so what times 3 equals 36? A equals 12. So 3 12s are 36. Well done if you got that. So 3A equals 36 was the equation you should have come up with. Alright, next one. A number is divided by 4 and the result is 7. So you need to pause the video and work that out. So when they say a number, a certain number, what sort of number, you actually just use a variable to represent that number. So we can use B. A number is divided by 4. Divided by 4. And the result So the answer is 7. Okay, so you need to work out what that might be. So we can work backwards by working what 7 times 4 is, and that will give us what B is. So B equals, so what divided by 4 equals 7? 7 fours are 28. So 28 divided by 4 equals 7. 7 equals 7, yay! It's right! Okay, if you had that one, well done. Now, one other challenge question, and this is quite important to understand this sort of question. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Alright, so you need to solve the equation x plus 1 equals 19 by inspection. So we just need to do it by guess and check, working it out. But there's a little clue here. So you need to simplify, then solve. Okay, so we need to simplify, then solve. So have a go at that one and then we'll see how we go. Right, so simplifying means just we are collecting the terms, okay? So x plus 1 is 2x basically, so it's 2x plus 1 equals 19. Ooh, that x doesn't look too good. Okay, 2x plus 1 equals 19. So 2 times a number plus 1 is 19. Well, let's just take 1 away from 19, which equals 18, and then 2 times something equals 18. So 2 times 9 equals 18, so x equals 9. Alright, let's just put this into the equation. 2 times 9 plus 1 equals 19. So 2 9s are 18, plus 1 equals 19. Yeah, that's right. Okay, well done if you got that answer. Okay, this should be pretty easy for you to just solve the equations by guess and check. So inspection, just looking at them and working out the answer.